Good evening. It's evening here. It's about 11:15 on Wednesday night, October 16th. Yeah, 2024. Um, it's been kind of a disappointing day today. Went to the doctor. I had to drop off some health records from my previous family doctor from years ago, who's now deceased. He had just retired a year, not even a year, and he had a heart attack and died. And there was nothing wrong with him. I mean, he was very physically fit and very health conscious. He really took care of himself, and he was a very attractive man, older man, not that much older apparently than me, but just very professional. And he was my doctor from the time I was 18 till I was 54. So that's a long time. Um, and I still had records from his office that I went and retrieved once he retired. So I gave those over to this new doctor. And I did like the new doctor until today. Um, Actually, there's been a couple of times where I kind of wonder, like, is it like did he hear what I said? you know. Anyway, I have a lump at the back of my arm, and it's I mean, I can feel it, and I was trying to show him where it was. I was trying to feel for it because there's a lot of like little lumps in there, but this one's a bigger lump, and it started out as just a lump, but now it's getting sore, and it's getting more and more sore by the day, and it's getting bigger. I can feel it. And he just said, "No, I don't feel anything. I don't see anything." He says, "The only thing I see on your arm back there is a mole. That's it." And then he said, "Anything else?" And I said, "No, guess not." He goes, "Okay, bye bye," and got up and walked out of the room. So I went to the pharmacy and picked up some vitamins that I ordered. And then I went for a drive on my chair. I needed the fresh air and the sun was shining, so I was bundled up and I took a ride because I needed to clear my head. I was so upset. And so riding around was a distraction, which I almost wiped out a couple times, which was really scary. But anyway, I just needed the fresh air and sunshine, and I needed a change of scenery before I came home. So, but when I got home, I called the office and I said I was in today to see the doctor. I can't give away his name. I don't want to bring attention to this doctor. Um, so I called the office and I said, I I'm concerned because the doctor said he couldn't feel anything, and I know that there is a lump there and it's been getting worse. I said, could he order like an X-ray or an ultrasound on it, or should I go get a second opinion? Like, she said, "Oh, well, I'll find out and I'll call you back." So she said, the doctor said that he doesn't want to order any test on you, and he said, "You're," she said, he said, "You're welcome to go see another doctor. That's fine, but not today, or you'll get billed for it. You'll get charged for it." And when she said you'll get charged for it, I didn't know whether she meant charged as in money, or charged as in like you're gonna get charged like illegal, with the police by the police. And I thought, could there be such a thing as that now? I mean, I'm asking. I don't know anymore. I mean, this is 2024, and anything goes these days, right? Like nothing would surprise me if I ended up walking out and I got the cops. trailing me and finding out if I'm going to another doctor. Who knows? They have their ways of knowing. Not through a cell phone because I don't have a cell phone and I leave my tablet at home when I go by. But I've got a transmitter on my arm from my Dexcom. It's a sensor with a transmitter. I mean, can they track me on that? I don't know. It transmits the signal. I guess it's possible. Anything that can transmit a signal, I think, is capable of being hacked, or who knows. So anyway, um, I said, well, no, I won't be going today. I won't be going anywhere today. I got a few things to do around my home, and I'll go to the clinic tomorrow. Okay. So now I just got this doctor, and doctors are hard to find, as many of you probably know, especially like in Canada. I'm not sure of the other provinces, but um, where I live in my small town in Ontario, it's very difficult to find a family doctor if you can find one at all. So a lot of people just go to the walk-in clinics, or they go to the hospital. And I'm not about to go to the hospital because I don't really care for our hospital. I mean, if it gets bad, I'll probably take a speedy to St. Joe's in Hamilton, because that they were really good the last time I went there. They were very thorough and they were very fast, and things moved very quickly. So I like that. But I'm just really, really disappointed because I just got this doctor and I thought he was a nice guy, and I liked his accent, and he seemed attentive at first, but I don't know what changed. I really don't know. Um, I don't think I did anything wrong. I don't think I said anything. I don't think I spoke out of turn or anything like that. Um, I've never said we've never had words. It's been a very pleasant exchange between the two of us. But in this particular case, well, actually, there was another thing that I went and saw him about, and he's like, "Yeah, don't worry about it." And I felt like saying, "Well, don't worry about it." Well, I I'm not worried about it, but I'd like it to get checked out. Like, I can't remember what it was, but and it's not like I'm at the doctor every day with new ailments and everything. Like, I try to avoid doctors if I can, but I really wanted this lump to be looked at because my father's cancer started in his right arm, in his bones. I don't know whether this is setting on a bone, like a lump on a bone in the back of my arm. I don't know. And I relayed that information to the secretary. I said, I wouldn't mind so much. I said, but my dad's cancer started in his arm just like that. And she didn't say anything. Nobody cares. It's like, okay, you done? Okay, bye. Like, next, on to the next patient. Boy, does it ever make you feel small and insignificant, you know? Just what you want when you go to the doctor. I'm being sarcastic. But, like, really? This is the quality of healthcare in Canada now? So you either don't go, or when you do go, you get piss poor treatment. Or you can always head up to our lovely hospital. It's just so clean. Not. I've never seen a dirtier hospital. Even the old general was spot, just spotless. I couldn't get the words out. Spick and span spotless. But yeah, it was always clean. I mean, it was an old building, but they kept it clean, and I actually preferred that one to this new hospital. They're supposed to be building another one um, by next year, I believe. I don't see anything, and haven't heard anything about it going up, so I don't know where they're putting it. There's a big space over there where the Garden City Arena used to be. Maybe they could put one in there. as well. I think this one's the new one's going in Niagara between St. Catharines and Niagara Falls. So, but will it get built? Well, I don't know. Certain people in the government probably aren't, you know, running to that one. You know, they're probably saying like, oh, you know, we'll get it done when we get it done. Whenever we feel like it, we're backlogged. They can still say they're backlogged from COVID. And how you can't argue back about that because you just can't. You're not supposed to as a patient say, like, come on, you're not caught up after COVID, really. I mean, things have been back to sort of semi-normal for a couple of years. Like, why is it taking so long to get caught up? I'm sure there's been lots and lots of people that have died waiting for tests, treatments, um, people that need um, an organ, you know, could be waiting on the list or have been waiting probably on the list for who knows how long. It's just like the housing list or the job lists, or it's all it's all being overrun by illegal immigration. Sorry if I've said the wrong thing. I'm sorry, but that's the big difference. And since they've been more and more of them arriving, our resources are really strained. They really are. And we're importing doctors, and we don't know. I don't know whether they have the same qualifications from the country that they come from to be able to transfer that practice to Canada and our healthcare, or what we're used to. What are we going to be getting? You know, what kind of a healthcare are we going to be getting? Because we're the white guys, and they don't like the white guys. Remember? So, are we going to be moved to the bottom of the healthcare rung? Is that how this is going to work? Not so legals up here and everybody else down here. You can just bloody well wait your turn, even if you have been in Canada all your life. Too bad for you, sucker. Because this guy's he's getting help first, and he'll get the best of care because the government's got to make their quota for diversity, equity, and inclusion, right? So if you're on board with all that stuff and you love to talk about climate change and how that's affecting your health, which I don't know how they come up with these things, but apparently climate change affect your health affects climate change. I'm not really sure how that works, what the logic is behind that, but you just can't make this stuff up. It's crazy. So yeah, so that was my day today, not part of my day, and I had to go for a ride and just like go fast in a few places where I could just to let off some steam, you know, like because I was really angry and sad at the same time because I've I've been in the healthcare system for the last 20 years and I know I've seen the deterioration and it's awful. It's terrible. It was not good then. Now it's really bad. So I'm gonna try to take care of as many things as I can at home with minerals, supplements, vitamins, the proper food, the proper diet, that type of thing, so that I can stay away from the doctors. Because with the way things are going, I think we'll run out of even more and more doctors. I don't know what's going to happen at that point, but it's gone from sad to sadder to just some state that I can't even define. It's awful. I'm doing a lot of praying. I hope you'll pray for all of us here in Canada, all over the world really, like that we're all getting proper health care, or that we're, that we luck out and find someone that's going to actually help us. So that's where things stand with me tonight. So thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. And I hope you're having a better day, whatever, evening. My evening's been fine. It was just that little blip today. So, but I hope your day was better. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.